It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Tracy McGrady, Bailey out there with Flag. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And for Boston, Pajemski out there with Garland. Then it's Mark Williams. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Pettit in the power forward. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Here's Whitmore. From deep. The shot will not fall. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight. Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Where? Good.
You know, Cunningham is a guy who's always scanning the floor, looking to set up his guys.
Here's Whitmore. Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
McGrady outside. Here's Bailey. Oh, good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Count the basket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
McGrady outside. Pass to Ware. 5 on the clock. For 3. A shot by McGrady, no good. Celtics trail by 4. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I spoke with Boston's head coach earlier. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here is McGrady. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it's Flag missing.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's Whitmore missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now, here's Cunningham. No scoring in this one. Here's McGrady. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Garland. Launches a 3. Boston again missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Marbury passes to Mikan, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Whitmore to stop the drop.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Whitmore, no good on that one. Hey, Stan, given that we're in the late portion of the season, what would you advise the playoff-bound teams?
Well, it's really simple, Kevin. Make sure you're healthy and playing your best basketball. Seriously, if you can accomplish both those things, you've got a shot at a deep run in the postseason.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And a wide open look for Flag. And the 3 off target. .139 left in the first quarter. Takes the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Well, head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And Garland has it in the corner. The shot goes down and it gets his game back to even.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Hornets. Robinson comes in for Flag. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Bailey. Bain with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Marbury. And he comes up with the deuce.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Garland. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Hornets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Bain passes to Mikan. Over in the corner, Isaac. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Marbury. Guarded by Garland. Williams hit the clock. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Williams. Whitmore up top. Williams has a screen for Whitmore. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
On the court for the Hornets, Cunningham is out there with Richardson. Then it's Khalil Ware. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Richards in at the 5. Now here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Inside. Here's Lanier. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Lanier's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Cunningham passes to Richards. There's a screen. Richardson finds Richards. Yes, that goes in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Simmons. The rebound by Richards.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Oliver Force on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Garland. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Bennett, the pass to Garland. Second chance shot. Yep, that one goes in there.
Always good seeing guard like Garland score inside.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And, GA, you think about high-skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Garland following the score by Charlotte. Timeout called, the Celtics. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Well, Mark Williams is checked in for Johnson. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bailey is checked in for Tracy McGrady. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Garland kicks to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Cunningham inside. He's defended by Pajemski. No good that time. And so Garland will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 4. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
And Simmons drops them both. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Cunningham against Garland. Cunningham drives in.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice tape.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Pajemski. Richardson covering. 2 points. That one goes. Bennett's got the lead up to 1 now for Boston.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Richardson. A slam dunk by Richardson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And the next one puts them in the bump.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Pajemski. Richardson covered. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Connects from three-point range. Whitmore's got 14 points for the game. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guy. The Hornets have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Bain. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bain right at the rim.
Here's Pajemski. Takes it off the glass. He has 5.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Here's Marbury. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside, Bain. Clock at 6. Robinson sets a screen for Bain. Here's Marbury. Misses the 3. Boston's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So shot by Pajemski, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bailey passes to Mikan. Here's Bailey. Payton for 3. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. The 3 from Garland. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Here's Marbury, guarded by Garland. Here's Mikan. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Here's Pajemski. Robinson with the block. Here's Bain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, I'll tell you what, you never want to foul Bain in the act. He is automatic at the line.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Isaac subbed in for Baylor. Pajemski with it, guarded by Bain. Now Pajemski. 5 points in the game, and the basket is good.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Marbury. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Off with the layup. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Pajemski's shot is good. And it's a 7-point Boston lead. Payton for 3. And so it's Boston. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You look at the Celtics, about a month left in the regular season. They're scrambling to make things happen lately. It's been very positive.
With no time to waste either. They're playing with a sense of urgency. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Hornets.
The free throw mark.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Cam Whitmore has been really making it happen, guys.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
They've got Garland. He's out there with Pojemski. Whitmore is out there with Williams. And it's Pettit in at the fourth. That's the Boston 5. The Hornets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Whitmore. Good, nice job down low. Whitmore's got 16 points.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
The Celtics shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And he gets the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Hornets trail by 10. McGrady laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oh, man! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
Assertive drive by Cunningham. Just took off and never looked back.
And so Garland will bring it up for Boston. Floats it up for Williams. Pass to McGrady from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. McGrady's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Whitmore. He's got 18. Pass to Pojemski. Williams a screen on McGrady. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pettit. Now here's Garland. Covered by Cunningham. And Cunningham with the block.
Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
Launches it. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Cunningham against Garland. Pojemski with it. 11 points in the game. He gets that one. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Here's McGrady. Boston grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Williams is right there. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there. And how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Boston is going to switch here. Simmons is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Pettit. And it's Pojemski in the corner. Now Whitmore. McGrady covering. Simmons sets a screen for Whitmore. And Simmons slams it in.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
Marbury passes to Robinson. Here's Marbury. Guarded by Simmons. Count it. Good.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Whitmore. McGrady covering. Now Whitmore. 18 points for him. Williams a screen on McGrady. Whitmore. No good on the three.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
And that one's good. Quiet.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Boston leading by 3. And stolen by Richardson. As Richardson slamming it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
In a moment, I want to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Isaac. Simmons sets a screen for Whitmore. Boston again missing. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Marbury. Headed by Simmons. Here's Marbury. He's got 6. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Boston. Garland comes in for Cam Whitmore. The Hornets also with a sub. Richards is checked in. The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Charlotte. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Now, here's Bain. He's got 7. Pass to Marbury. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Takes it inside. Count it. Marbury's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here is Simmons. He's got 5. Johnson in the corner. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Hornets on top, leading by just 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Boston trailing. Setting the 4 for the Hornets. Flag is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Bailey in at the small forward. And it's Flag missing. Boston shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Garland. That falls. Nice feed that time from Antonio Daniels. And the Celtics lead by 1. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham dishes to Ware. Misses from close range. It's Garland with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here's Simmons. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And it's Bailey in the corner. Simmons against Cunningham. It's stolen by Cunningham. Moving it up. Here's White. Count the basket and the foul. Cam Johnson picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Charlotte. Williams, that's good. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
McGrady passes to Bailey. Daniels against McGrady. Daniels with the steal. And here's Johnson outside, and Ware pulls it down. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. This one for 3, and that one's good. Flag's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
The shake. Here's Daniels. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And that one's good. Flag.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Celtics call time.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout, kind of let them catch their breath.
And the Hornets making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He told them, this is the passion. I want us to play with... every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Robinson a screen on Garland. Here's Cunningham. Bailey passes to McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Robinson misses. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Whitmore. Boston again missing. And there's the drive.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Pajemski. McGrady covering.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops.
Line for the Celtics.
Second free throw, no good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
It's Garland. He's off from 3.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The Celtics call time. The Hornets also changing it up. Khalil Ware's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Bain in for Tracy McGrady. Garland against Cunningham. Now Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Williams. Left side, Bain. Simmons there for the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Garland. The 3 doesn't go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Williams outside. Here's Petty. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Here's Bailey. And Garland comes to help. Williams with the rebound. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Johnson's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 6.
This has reached desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. The Celtics making a switch here. Whitmore is checked in. Tracy McGrady's checked in for the Hornets. Ace Bailey, the 20-foot jumper, good.
And Cunningham's size at his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. All right, here's Williams. Oh, what a finish.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Seconds left in the fourth. Count it.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
And they go to the intentional foul. It's the...
Let me go find my mic, bro. You. Yeah.
That puts them up by 5.
We on Battlefield, what's up?
And he hits.
Ooh, you trying to play some Battlefield. You know, the reason why I'm still up because I want some bread. You lucky.
Well, the reason I'm still up is because I won this game.
Spoilers.
It's like, shit ain't really it. Just a lot of niggas getting hurt in Boston.
Oh, shit. Thanks to those spoilers, good shit.
I thought you were zoomed in or something. So I got two users zoomed in.
You assume. That's what happens when you assume shit.
Second one is good.
Must be niggas from the man league.
So with the man, I was hoping to get a game before I go to bed, but that's cool. Get it tomorrow.
Shit, I ain't saying nothing, man. I'll be on the flight tomorrow.
Sheesh.
They can do what they want to do. That's on your
Oh, yeah.
And now we present the player of the game.
Oh,
Flag.